Hey everybody, it's Wendy. Welcome. I have a really simple and elegant box for you today, and this is featuring the Foil Frenzy Specialty Designer Series paper. And I made this box for my friends that I went on a girls' trip with this last weekend. One of my best friends, Laura, turned 40, and so we went on a girls' trip to Monterey Bay. And we had the best time. And I got all the girls this really cool glass from Etsy, and I've linked to the shop that I got it on over on my blog post. So I'm starting out with a 12 by 12 piece of designer, or I'm sorry, it's not designer paper, it's specialty paper. It's the Foil Frenzy specialty paper, and I'm scoring it at 4 and 8, and I'm using my Simply Scored tool here and my stylus and turning it and scoring again at 4 inches and 8 inches. I made several of these boxes and they turned out so cute, and my goal was just to create them using 2 different patterns. So that's what I did. This piece is the lid, and it's cut at 6 1/8 by 6 1/8, and then I'm scoring it at 1 inch on every side. So the lid ends up fitting perfectly if you scored it the 1 inch on every side. So I just keep turning it and scoring it. So now I have to assemble the box. So all I'm going to do is fold on all the score lines first. And this paper is so easy to work with. And here's the glass. So it says hashtag 40 years of Laura, Monterey 2017, and then it has their name on the other side. And throughout this video, you're going to see this pesky fly flying in the video, which is really embarrassing because it seems gross. So if you don't know me, if you're new to my channel, I live in the country and we have chickens and dogs, and we have cows that live right behind us. They're not our cows, but they live next door to us. And so, yep, in the fall, summer, late summer, we get flies, and it's horrible. And honestly, it was either stop this video and start all over, or just power through and try to ignore the fly. So that's what I did. I just tried to power through and ignore the disgusting fly that, of course, decided to show up in my videotaping area right as I sat down and pushed the video camera on. So here he is. Let's name him. His name is Fred. So Fred is joining us today and helping me. You can see me swatting at him there. I'm getting really annoyed at this point. And so you saw here that all I did was trim in on 2 sides to the score line, and then I cut away at an angle on 4 of the tabs. And I'm now adding adhesive to the backs of these, or fronts of them, depending on how you look at it. And I'm going to close the box up on each side. Now I'm using fast fuse adhesive because frankly any other adhesive just won't do. You have to use something really strong when you're creating a box because the paper is pulling against itself and it naturally wants to come apart. So when you're using, when you're creating any sort of a box, you always have to make sure to use really strong adhesive. So either tear and tape or fast fuse works well also. I have a piece of tissue paper here. Sorry, that was my phone going off. I have a piece of tissue paper here, and I'm folding it in on all the lines again, and then, oh gosh, sorry, I got interrupted. Okay, so the tissue paper I put around the line glass, and then I stuck it in, and then this piece here, you see this is my lid, I'm folding it in on all the lines. Sorry, the phone and the fly, I'm like all over the place, so if this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, please watch another one, because I'm not always such a hot mess. So I'm going to fold these in and stick them together and do this on the other side, and then I'll have my lid completed. I should say, I just don't start over. Okay, that's all there is to it. Like, I do good to get 3 videos up a week, so if I have a few blunders in a video, I'm not worried about it. I'm human just like everybody else, and so you know, if you're looking for the gal that does the perfect polished video, I'm probably not the gal for you. Because most of my videos have some sort of little bit of something in them. And so, anyway, but not all of them have a fly, Fred the fly, and not all of them have me talking about something else when my text message goes off, and then, whatever, I digress. Anyway, so this is gorgeous ribbon from Stampin' Up. It is trimmed with like a silver, I don't know, trim on the edges, and so the white is just beautiful. It really pops against this box. And what I ended up doing is tying a little tag with their name on it to this box and tying bows and at the top. So I didn't know what I was going to do with it exactly when I finished, but this is how it ended up looking. And I loved the way they turned out. And you can see here I used alternating prints. If the bottom was chevron, the top was polka dots, and vice versa. If you want to see other videos from me, which at this point I'm sure you don't, but if you do, you can click on either one of the ones that you see here. You can click on the little circle that has my face in it to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today and putting up with Fred the Fly and my craziness. Have a fabulous day. I'll see you soon.